There are more than 14,000 vacant lots in Flint today. These lots, where houses and buildings once stood, are woven into the fabric of the city. The Land Bank works to promote responsible reuse of these lots in a variety of ways.
The Land Bank has a program called Lots Available. There's 3 different ways that you can access these available lots. The first is the Adopt a Lot program. So that's a 1-year agreement where you agree to just take on the maintenance. So if you're an adjacent homeowner, then there's the Side Lot program. So for that program, we will sell you a lot for $25, it's $64 out the door, and you can buy the side lot next to your house, fence it in, combine it with your yard, use it as an extension of your yard, and we have a lot of homeowners that take advantage of that. If you think about Flint, when it was developed, all these houses had basically no yard, and so now people have this opportunity to expand their yard.
I bought this property from the Land Bank in 2006 to extend my yard and use it for gardening. I purchased the lot for $1 and the processing fee, and it was cheap because it was a vacant lot, and before it was a house there and it was vandalized, people were staying in it, in and out of it. Really wasn't comfortable, and I was happy that it was torn down. And this way I could kind of keep it up. I don't know, I just like it because it's nice yard, open space. Without the Land Bank, I might have had to move.
Spring Grove is a 4-acre natural wetland area really close to downtown Flint. Came into the Land Bank through tax foreclosure. It was completely overgrown with this invasive species called canary reed grass or Phragmites, and it was just really a mess. It had been used for many former industrial and commercial uses over the years, but it was now just this vacant space with a spring in the back and 2 giant silos in the front. So there were dumping piles from places where people had pulled right up to the edge of the treed area and just dumped usually building materials, looked like contractor waste, a lot of it, and all of that was removed when it was restored into this natural area to help transform the area into what it is today, which is a natural area, spring-fed, and one of the very few places in Flint that have this natural spring and wetland area. We've seen lots of birds, herons, egrets, ducks, lots of waterfowl, fish in there as well, somebody put fish in it, turtles, deer, and even red fox. So it's pretty unique. We've been leasing the site through the Lease a Lot program. So we have a 5-year lease, and so it's being held by the Land Bank still for the neighborhood's use. 4th of July, it's a great place to watch the fireworks, so the neighborhood has had a couple potlucks and parties out there for the 4th of July. If the Land Bank hadn't received the site, it would probably still be full of the invasive species. It would be overgrown. There'd probably be still more dumping happening there. It wouldn't be a place for the neighborhood to come together and watch the fireworks. It'd just be another kind of forgotten place.
One of the concerns that we had when we heard about the Land Bank demolishing the buildings, we immediately assumed that it was going to be high grass. We was really pleased when Mrs. Speed came up with a proposal of planting clover as a ground cover. And as you see here, we have this beautiful clear space here on both sides of the street.
So why plant clover? In Michigan, grass grows and it grows tall, and when you have all this tall grass, unfortunately, people see that as an opportunity where maybe they can go and dump some trash they needed to get rid of, they couldn't find a trash can for. And so it invites tall grass, invites dumping. It makes people feel like this area is not being maintained. The kind that we're using is called Dutch white clover, and it only grows 12 inches tall. And when you see a lot of clover, it looks a lot like grass. It's a nice ground cover. It stays green during droughts, and it fixes nitrogen into the soil, so it improves the soil condition. So if we just mow it in the beginning of the year and at the end of the year, it does pretty well at crowding out other weeds, and then you've got the look of a maintained area without having to put all of the level of maintenance into it.